Hey guys, it is Tuesday because I like the number. It's 11/12 of 13. So it is Tuesday and I put my contacts in, which I haven't done forever. They're kind of bothering me, but it's just I'm sure because I'm not used to it. And yeah, I don't like how this. Sorry about the lights, and I don't know how to do any of this stuff. I should have that above me, I think. So anyway, real quick, I substitute taught today, which I love kids, and I always get such a great feeling from doing that. So I did that, and Justice and Kavika made it to the football playoffs up in Salt Lake City. So I don't even know where I'm supposed to be looking. So I'm going to try and go up tomorrow. I don't know how. I can't really. Sitting for long periods of time. My car hasn't been starting. Financially, it's a little messy. I have lots of people who always offer to, come stay with us. But if you can't go in their bathroom and it's hard to get out the door, like for example, I found a friend I can get in her bathroom, but there's stairs, like 3 or 4 stairs to get in her house. And with the boys with me, I can do that. But they're going to be with their team, and then because the game is on a Thursday at 11 a.m., all of my siblings and my family and my friends, they have to work and they have kids in school, and so although I can stay there if I want, I can't really get out of the house by myself, so we get to deal with that. So I'm gonna work it out. I just said a prayer, and that's usually how it works best, is if I say a prayer and let things go. So we're kind of down to the wire. I hope to leave tomorrow, but I put on makeup and I put my contacts in because I just got told about half hour ago that the parents are supposed to just do a little 2-minute blip for the boys to all watch tomorrow night at the hotel room, just the senior boys. So my goal is to try not to cry. I've been weepy for their last game, their last home game, the last of everything is just hitting me for my baby who's 18. So I thought that I would, I'm gonna have wings or something. I thought, you can't go wrong. I put makeup on, it's kind of looks weird, and I don't know how to cover those, and I don't know how to cover the circles, and I should definitely work on putting the camera up there or something. So I don't know what I'm gonna say. I should kind of plan it, but then I shouldn't, because I'm just going to try not to get weepy is the thing. So I just need to say a prayer that I say the right thing to him and just kind of congratulate him and tell him how much I love him and how awesome he is. He's such an awesome kid, and I mean, he works so hard. They have 2-a-days for a month in June, and he does 3-a-days. He will go after practice and everyone's playing video games. He'll be running Four Master Ridge by himself, or trying to get his brother to go with him, actually. I wish I could go with him and do things like that. I drive him up there and then sit up there at the top or something sometimes, but he'll go work out for another hour when everyone's sleeping, when everyone's playing video games, everyone's into Black Ops, everyone knows each other and, converses through that live video game, and he doesn't do that. He would rather be working on his sport, working on his craft, and then resting and trying to get protein shakes in and stuff. And so I think I'm about the only one who really gets how hard he works. I see it, when I go to bed at night, him doing push-ups and sit-ups in his room, and I see him taping pictures onto his wall or hiding them in his closet so he can look at them every day as motivation. I see those things that no one else sees. Kavika sees a bit of it, but he doesn't know. He thinks he's psycho they get killed at football, morning, afternoon, and then evening, and then he goes and kills himself on his own. Optional. Kavika doesn't know what optional means. So, I love him so much. He's my hero. I'm so inspired by him. He has gotten injured on the preseason first game. My lips just made it worse. On the first game of the year, 9th grade, 10th grade, I think 11th grade, he got 2 games and then was injured, or maybe 1 game. And then this year, he's been out. He was healthy for 3 or 4 games, and then he was out for 1 game, in for another 2, out for 1, and then this very last one, he was in for 4 minutes and got a concussion, and he was out. They're fluke accidents. They're not hard hits. They're not a continual hip, and he keeps injuring it. They're fluky things. he hits hard and there's huge contact on 20 plays, and then it will be like he'll trip on something or someone will barely hit it. Like, it's just crazy, and it's so hard because he works so hard. Like, I would do anything to give him that shot and just let him be healthy one season or a whole game, just be 100% healthy and not cramp up and not, and it's just so frustrating for me. And he always has a good attitude, and he always, fights through it, and he always just always has a good attitude, and he'll lose games and shed some tears in private or be kind of quiet for 10-15 minutes, and then he's like, hey, where do you want to go eat? Let's go. He just gets that they're important. They're end all be all to him before and during and a few minutes after, and then it's like, you know what, there's people dying in other countries and I'm lucky to be alive and things could be worse kind of a thing. He has that uncanny ability for his age, especially to appreciate that things are, that sucks, let's move on, or what can we do next, or things could always be worse or something. And look, my eyes are, can you see my eyes are so red? I think they're going to bother me, the contacts. I don't know where I'm supposed to look. I think this should be up here. Anyway, no, that looks worse. Okay. Sorry if I make you guys dizzy. Anyway, so I get to go right now. I probably need to leave right now. And go to talk to a camera guy for 2 minutes and just kind of tell my son something that he's going to hear tomorrow night before the biggest game of his life, in a hotel room with his brothers, his senior boys that he's been playing football since 3rd grade. He's known Thor since 1st grade, and he's known Parker since he was 3.5. And so, bittersweet, but I mean, I can't imagine him being in a situation with better coaches or better best friend. All his best friends are there, and his coaches, I'll get weepy if I talk about them. Like, they've saved his life in so many ways, so many ways. And many of the coaches, a few of them that don't officially teach high school but have been with them from 3rd grade to 9th grade, like Max Aquin, and like coaches that aren't official high school capacity coaches right now, but that to me are their coaches for life. And they love my child, they love my children as much as I love them, more, a lot. And it's that's been a learning experience for me. I didn't know I could have so much love in my heart for other people's kids, and these I'm not going to do good at that thing. These boys, I love every single one of them, and I would do anything for them. And the realization last week when my son was out after 4 minutes, he got a pick 6, he got his first touchdown, he had a great 4 minutes, the best 4 minutes ever. But when he got out and they felt his pain, they understood how hard he works, and they understood that how of a bummer it is just to get hurt, anybody to get hurt at any time, especially in the game of football, during a game, and during one of your last ones your senior year, one of your last ones in the playoffs, the first round of the playoffs, and then him in particular, because he has been injured a lot and has this behind the scenes rumor that he's injury prone or whatever. And it's just these fluky, crappy accidents and weird things and stuff. And so I wish I could take that away from him. I wish he didn't have to go through that. And if he went through it 9th, 10th grade, why not 11th, 12th grade, or even like, okay, just the senior year healthy. And I just learned, like, I'm not the leader of this dance. I'm not the DJ. I don't get to pick the music. I just have to find a way to enjoy it. Just enjoy the ride, enjoy the music, enjoy the dance. And he's teaching me a lot about that. And dang, this game, we leave tomorrow. This game is, if they win tomorrow, no, Thursday, if they win tomorrow, then they play the winner of Desert Hills and Dixie. Desert Hills and Dixie are probably our 2 biggest rivals. They're the crosstown rival teams, and he has friends on them. He's known them since 3rd grade as well, and it's they've all in the last 4 years gotten to go to state and win a state championship. I've been so proud of them all. Justice went up with them and just experienced that whole thing, 2-3 days of it, and loved it. He was so happy for them, and he wished he was there. He wished his team was there. They could have just as easily been there. I mean, he lost some of those games by 3 points. So, it stung a little, but you know what? He loves everyone. He was genuinely excited for them, happy for them, loved them, and he genuinely was happy, and that was just so cool. He's so unselfish, and his brother's a 9th grader and playing varsity with him, and there's no jealousy, there's no envy. He works a lot harder than him, and things come easier to Vika, and there's no jealousy. He just rolls his eyes and says he doesn't get it or he needs to work harder, and You know, what if he's going to get taller than you? He's like, I can't wait. He better get taller than me. It's just all love. And I don't know if I would do that. I don't know if I'd be like that. So I love the kid, and I'm going to go right now. I got to get out the door and give him this little love speech without crying. We'll see how it works. Thanks.